Hi, my name is Brad Scott. I'm the head football coach at DeSoto High School in DeSoto, Kansas. And today I'm here to talk to you about the no-back passing game. We like to run a spread offense, and our conference is a very run-heavy, very tough, competitive league, and we don't have the type of athletes to get in the trenches and just smash mouth football with a lot of people on our schedule. So we like to do some things to try to get our kids out into space and maybe take advantage of some matchups. And one of the ways we like to do that is through our spread attack and throwing the football. This previous season we had a player who'd never played quarterback before as a senior, but a pretty good athlete, and we moved him to quarterback, and he had a 1,000-yard season and had over 50% completion percentage. And so we really like what we do in the passing game, and I hope you'll get something out of it for your program as well. The first pass I'd like to talk about out of our no-back spread passing game is called the whip. You can see behind me I've got our base formation drawn up with our F in the backfield. All right, in our spin offense and our spin Wildcat offensive package, this is one of our base formations. We like to get in this because it balances up the defense. We can kind of dictate where they're going to be. We got dubs on both sides. They're going to have some type of, with a four-man front, three linebackers, some type of four defensive back shell. They might rotate with our motion into cover three. They might give us a cover two. They can do some different things, but we feel like it definitely gets them in a balanced position. Now, one of the things that we like to do to create an advantage for ourselves, especially in the passing game, is we'll take that F and we will move him out here and split the difference between our Y and our Z and try to spread people out. Now the defense has to make a decision. Are they going to try to stay balanced, or are they going to, which most people do, roll that safety up, drop this corner back, bring the safety over and play more of a traditional cover three against trips, which a lot of the people we play do that. So that's kind of what we'll do to dictate the secondary, dictate the coverage, so we can kind of teach to our quarterback who's going to be open and where to deliver the football. Now, one of the things we like to do is with our outside receivers, we're only going to be 12 to 8 yards from the tackles. We're going to tighten that down just a little bit. We're not going to be spread completely out over the field by formation. Now, when we run our routes, we'll definitely widen out and spread the field, but for right now, we're going to be 8 to 12 yards from the tackle. Our Z and our T are going to be a yard off and a yard back. Our F is going to split the difference between the Z and the Y. Our quarterback's going to be lined up at 4 yards from the center. Okay? Up front, which is where you should always start with your passing game, we go big on big. Okay, we'll go big on big, and then our center will help with any blitz and linebacker. You can slide, you can do some insert slide and bring some back people here. There's some different things you can do. It's up to you on how you like to protect your quarterback, but we feel like with our linemen, we're going to get rid of the football quick enough that we can just big on big block it, and our center can help. All right, the first route we're going to talk about today is the whip. Now, what we like to do on the whip is it's a trips concept. There's different ways to run it. You can run it out of a regular trips formation. You can run it out of Y down here at the tight end position, which I'll show you in a minute, but there's a lot of different ways you can do this. I'm going to show you how we do it. It starts with the outside receiver's route. He's going to run a whip route, which is a speed cut route from 8 to 10 yards, and he's going to sit right in that soft spot. It's a speed cut. He's not going to hit it up here and then break it off inside like a dig route. He's just going to run as fast as he can in an arc position. At 8 yards, he's going to start bending it in, and he should sit down roughly 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, right in that soft spot right there. Okay, that's where he's going to go. Our F receiver is going to run a seam route right down the center of the field. Okay, his job is to try to pull that safety deep and to get him out of there. Our Z is going to run an arrow route to the sideline, which is a 4 to 6 yard speed cut working to the sideline. All right, and we're going to put that flat player and this hook to curl player in a bind by this safety having to cover